what I'd like to talk about tonight is the maker movement. I think this is a big deal. I think this is possibly what's going to bring manufacturing back to the United States. Possibly as a renaissance. It's my sense that this, if we do this right, this could move the needle for the American economy. Power belongs to those who own the means of production. Power belongs to the big companies that can do manufacturing. Manufacturing is a mass endeavor. It only works at scale. You've got to have a factory to make stuff. So that was then. This is now. This is a picture of a tech shop down in San Mateo. This is what the factory of the future starts to look like. This is basically think of it as a gym for making. If you cook, you're making. If you garden, you're making. If you ever wanted to sort of fabricate something with your hands and wish you had more skill, now is the time. In the same way that the personal computer allowed everybody to have access to this extraordinary powerful machine, we've just reached the moment where we have personal manufacturing. We have desktop manufacturing. Basically, for the last 20 years, we have done something amazing online. We've built not just technology, not just a network, we've built a new social model. We've built a new innovation model. The story of the web is not about technology, it's about people. It's about what happens when you democratize computing and communications. And what happens when you put powerful tools in the hands of regular people is they don't do the same thing that the big companies would have done. Prior to 1985, you needed a printing plant, which buys ink by the barrel and paper by the railway car. And that was a factory. It was blocks long. You needed access to a factory to publish. And then they added the word desktop to it. The act of a Macintosh and a laser printer could allow you to create professional quality publications on your desktop. Today, publish. Remember, for like 500 years, publish was an industrial act requiring trade unions and such. Publish is now, as you know, a button on your browser. And every time you click that button, you probably aren't thinking, you're not hearing the giant sucking sound of industrial capacity turned into a click, but that's what's happening. You have the ability to reach billions of people with a single click. Today, we have what's called cloud manufacturing. Today, the world's factories are opening to the web and to the individual. This is a shot here from Alibaba, which is one of many services. There's one in the US called MFG.com, which basically allows anybody to upload files to Chinese factories to be made at any scale. This is why I'm here. This is why I wrote the book. This is why I'm quitting my job. This is why I think that your children will remember this day. And if you get them a 3D printer this Christmas, they will really remember this day. Remember the web? This is bigger than the web, and this builds on the web. And you remember your first home computer, right? Remember kinds of a home computer. Your parents would bring it home, and it was like we weren't sure why we had it, but it seemed like important for a child's education. And it was home, it was shared, and it was a big deal. And, you guys quickly found out it was good for video games. The notion of a home factory, a 3D printer in the home is going to, I think, be equally inspiring.